This is actually the first Harry Potter film that I saw in theaters. It was 2005. I was 10. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. So year 4 at Hogwarts actually, to me, is where the series starts getting really good. I mean, the Harry Potter movies have been good so far, but this is the one where it goes from, okay, children's movies to, okay, now we have an epic saga going on. This is the turning point in the series, you know, because it's the middle one. It's 4 out of 7. It's right in the middle. And the premise in this one is actually pretty straightforward. We have this tournament that is a tradition that brings together wizarding schools from all over the world called the Triwizard Tournament, and it consists of 3 really dangerous tasks that the selected students have to go through in order to obtain the Triwizard Cup. So this year it takes place at Hogwarts, and so we have 2 schools that are visiting. First off, we have the Beauxbatons Academy of Magic visiting from France, and the Triwizard champion from there is a student by the name of Fleur Delacour. She's not really an important character in the movie. Second is the Durmstrang Institute from Scandinavia, and their Triwizard champion is a tough guy named Victor Krum, who has like 2 lines in the movie. The Triwizard champion from Hogwarts is a dude by the name of Cedric Diggory. Yes, Robert Pattinson played Cedric Diggory. This is pre-Twilight Robert Pattinson, when guys could still think of him as a pretty good actor. So we have our 3 students, and they're all gonna compete in the Triwizard Tournament. It's gonna be cool, right? Oh no, a 4th name comes out of that Goblet of Fire. That name? Harry Potter. So now we have 4 Triwizard champions in this big tournament. A tournament during which in the past students have actually died. Harry didn't ask for this, but he has to man up and face it. And our new Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher. This time around, it's Alistair Mad Eye Moody. Played by Brandon Gleeson. He's a really good actor, and this guy's out of his mind. Not in a good way. You can tell, like, he's got a few loose wires up there. He's not entirely stable. The first and only Defense Against the Dark Arts class you see in this film is him demonstrating the 3 unforgivable curses. They're pretty much like illegal spells. One of them controls people, another one of them tortures people, and the last one kills people. That's a neat thing to demonstrate in front of a bunch of 14-year-olds. But that's really what I mean when I say that this series is really maturing now. We're growing older with these students. And with the stories getting better and the acting getting a lot better, the visual effects have also gotten a lot better. Let's talk about that first task. It's dragons. Each of the champions has to face a dragon to collect the golden egg. And I'll tell you right now, that Hungarian horntail is an awesome looking dragon. I freaking love that thing. For a long time, that was the coolest dragon I'd ever seen on screen until Smaug came along. I just love that thing's design. It just looks like a mean dragon. And with these students getting older now, this is the first movie that really deals with romance, and it actually does it in a pretty amusing way. You have the main character, the hero. In stories of heroes, you know they're always gonna get the girl, right? That's just a predictable way to go. But oh, not Harry, not this time around. That actually makes it a lot more relatable. He has a crush on this girl, Cho Chang, and he asks her out actually to the Yule Ball, which is the dance that comes with a Triwizard Tournament, and she declines him. It actually makes you feel really bad for Harry. You know, you've been in high school, you've had your homecoming dance or your prom. There's that phase, you know, where girls are getting asked. Point is, we've all been rejected. It's just a thing that happens, so you feel empathetic towards him. I think that's great. The second task doesn't really do that much for the story, so I'm just gonna breeze right over it. It is my least favorite of the 3. The third task is this giant hedge maze. The champions have to make their way to the Triwizard Cup somewhere in the maze. And spoiler alert, I'm now gonna talk about the end of the film / book, so if you haven't read or seen it, turn this off. Harry and Cedric get to the cup. They're transported to this graveyard somewhere. Turns out it's an ambush. Peter Pettigrew comes out of nowhere, kills Cedric, and we get to witness the resurrection, the return of Lord Voldemort. The real Voldemort this time. He's not on the back of someone's head and he's not a memory or something. No, this is Voldemort straight up. Played by Ralph Fiennes, who was just awesome as Lord Voldemort. He's great. And so we have a little throwdown at the end between Harry and Voldemort. It's just epic stuff, and it's really dark. It's really good stuff. Now, I'm gonna be honest here. I have read all the books, and yeah, this movie does leave out a lot of stuff from the 4th book. But honestly speaking, that book is huge. It's like several hundred pages long, as will be the rest of the books from here on out. I mean, in order to fit in everything from the book into this movie, the movie would be like 5 hours long. So they just left the important stuff in, and the movie is still like 2.5 hours, which is not bad at all. And this is actually one of my favorite movies in the series. And the score, this is the first one where John Williams is done with this, so now we have Patrick Doyle scoring this film, and it's actually really good. He made some slight changes to the Harry Potter theme that we're used to that make it different enough for you to go, oh yeah, this is a completely different vibe from the previous 3 films. And actually we have some songs in this film, the songs that the band plays during the Yule Ball. Can you dance like a hippogriff, ma 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 ma? Not gonna lie to you, I love that song. The Harry Potter film series only gets better from here, with one exception. So, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Have you seen it? What did you think about it? How does it rank among all the Harry Potter films for you? Whatever you think, go ahead and leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe.